Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on African Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it was sent to me by one of our dear sister who helped us with the translation. The translation, it reads like this. Let me make one thing clear right from the start. I don't care if you judge me. Honestly, I don't even care what people think of me because all my life I have been judged. Never have, never will. In this world, there are two kinds of people, those who take what they want and those who sit around waiting for something good to happen to them. I am not one of those weaklings waiting for the universe to hand me a blessing. No, I make things happen, and if it means stepping on few people along the way, so be it. People say that I am antisocial, someone who is always cold wherever. Maybe I am. I don't do the whole friends thing. It's like a waste of time. Friendships are built on fake smiles and empty promises. Everyone is looking out for them at the end of the day. That's why I don't even bother getting close to people, not even family. Speaking of family, well, there is this other stepsister of mine. Oh, how everyone just loved her. She was like the golden girl, perfect in each and every way. At least that was what they thought about her. People would say that she was beautiful and charming, always the center of the attention. From the moment that she would walk into the room, everyone will just start to notice her. But as for me, I was always there in the background. Not even my parents were noticing me. I used to tell my parents as we were growing up, and I'll be like, even if I get kidnapped, I don't think that you will notice that I am not in this house anymore. Because my parents, they did not care about me. They only cared about my stepsister. You know how people always praise those who smile all the time and pretend to care about others. That was my stepsister. But as for me, I am someone who is real. I do not fake. Like, if I do not like you, immediately I am going to tell you that, look, man, I don't like you. You should get off my face and get off my case, and we can just go our separate ways. But not so for my stepsister. She was someone who was always pretending. All along, I thought that maybe she was this princess from Disney with a kind heart. But the moment that I saw her making out with her best friend's boyfriend in her spare bedroom, ooh, that was when I saw that she was as nasty as they come, evil, yet pretending like she was a princess. On that day, she did not know that I was at home, always looked up in my spare bedroom. That was when I heard some morning sounds, people making love. And I knew that there was something that was going on because as for her boyfriend, he was out of town. So I then walked slowly to her bedroom, and then I opened softly and I saw them. They were busy doing the cloth. And I just closed the door, and later on I confronted her and I told her everything that I had witnessed. That was when she started to do some little favors for me. And I knew that in this world there is nothing like a friend. That was why I decided that it is far much better for me to be real, not to fake niceness, to get people to like me. So at least she was busy fluttering around like some saint. I was watching and waiting. That was when she announced that she was about to get married. This guy just came out of nowhere, a new boyfriend. The guy was the son of a wealthy man, a millionaire. That was when I felt something inside of me snap, and I was like, this is cruel and this is unfair. First of all, she pretends like she's innocent, but she has been sleeping around. Why does she have to get everything that she wants? Why her? What made her so special? This guy was not just rich, he was loaded. Mansions, cars, businesses, you name it. And here I was, stuck in the shadows like always, watching my stepsister as she was getting ready to get married to her perfect husband. It was no longer about jealousy. I wanted to prove to her that she was a sinner just like the devil, and she could not get all the good things in life. She had to suffer for once. It was not fair. I deserved the life that she was living, not him. She did not earn it. She was someone who was just lucky. She could not get married to this guy with the luxury and the wealth just being handed to her, because I wanted the kind of a life that she was about to get. I made a decision, no hesitation, no second thoughts. If the universe was not going to give me what I deserved, I was going to take it to myself. I knew that the only way that I could break my sister, even to kill her, was through if I could do some rituals. And that was when I went to this other Sangoma. I spoke for a very long time with this Sangoma. And the Sangoma said that since you want her dead, what we can do is I'm going to give you some things. And you have to know that these things that I'm going to give you, they survive on blood. So this was an Ukutwala ritual. He said that he cannot give me just a charm, because after my sister would have died, bad things might start to happen to me when her spirit will start to return. So the woman did not ask me a lot of questions. All that she wanted to hear was that I wanted my stepsister gone, and she was standing in the way of what should have been mine, and I was not going to sit back and watch her live the life that I thought I deserved. She understood immediately, and she did not judge me, no moral lectures, just business. She told me what I needed to do. The ritual was not complicated, and then after I had gotten my hands dirty, I was told that I just needed to buy my stepsister. Something, a small gift. That was all that mattered. So at that time, that was when I went and I bought for her a beautiful jacket from Truworth. She had told me that she had seen it, and I gave it to her. And when she accepted, she was just signing a death certificate. I do not regret what I did. She passed away before her wedding. I don't regret. Some people might ask me, do you regret? The answer is simple. No, not for a second. People act like life is something that is sacred, like every person matters. No, it is just a lie that you humans tell yourselves to feel better. In the real world, it is always the survival of the fittest. So after she had died, it made space for me. I dated a husband-to-be. Then later on, I started dating another guy who was much more wealthier than my stepsister's fiance. And then I broke up with him. He was so sad. I still remember the day that he came to my apartment and he told me that he wanted to commit suicide by jumping off the balcony. And I was like, hell yeah, you can do it. I don't care. And I continued with my relationship to where I am right now. I managed to get married to the man that I think deserves me, the man who has given me a good life. So this is my own story. I think what happens in life is that we all have the chance to be rich, but some people, they are just cowards. They do not want to commit. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our dear sister who helped us with this translation. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world.